kind of for a specific place. Let me see, province is Gauteng. Are you also from Gauteng?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So I have question 1 here. It says answer question 1.1 to 1.5 by choosing the correct answer. Settle the letter next to the correct answer. So let me just there we go. So number 1.1 says, which of the options below contains rational numbers only? Are you familiar with rational numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so from the given options, which one do you think is the correct answer?
D.
All right, perfect. So D is your correct answer. So I feel like you will ace this one. Okay, 1.2 says simplify the following. So we have open bracket 100p to the power of a, close bracket to the power of p. So but what is supposed to happen there is we have to add the exponents. That's number 1. We have to subtract the exponents. That's number 2. And then the third one is says we have to multiply the exponents. Number D says we have to divide the exponents. So when you look at this one, what do you think you're gonna do?
C.
C. Oh wow, correct. So we have to multiply A and B. So the third one says evaluate 4 over 5x minus 1 over 3x minus 1 over 15x. So which one is the correct answer? A, we have 2 over 15x. B, we have 2 over 5. C, we have 7 over 15x. And D, we have 2 over 3x. Which one do you think is the correct one?
Ma'am, I think it's B.
Okay, let me confirm that. So we have 4 over 5 x minus 1 over 3x minus 1 over 15 x. So we can just simply say x 4 over 5 minus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 15, and we have our x here. So what do you get when you punch this in the calculator?
Two over 5.
2 over
8.
5, 8, meaning that our answer is B. Correct. All right, so going to the next one, it says subtract 3a over 9 from a minus 9. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna take this as your first one. So you're gonna say a over 9 minus 3a over 9. Which one do you think is going to be your correct answer?
B.
Let me see. B. Okay, let me see. Correct. Because we're just going to say over 9, and this minus this is -2. Perfect. So 1.5. Which equation below shows the correct use of the commutative property? Do you know what a commutative property means?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what does it mean?
So, ma'am, it practically means like when you switch the numbers in an equation, it will give you the same answer. Like, let's say I say 1 plus 2 is equal to 2, and then 2 plus 1 is also equal to 2.
Okay. So which one is going to be your answer here?
A.
Okay, perfect. So the answer is A. I feel like you're ready, yes. So let me see. B, it says, consider the following. So we have the numbers on the left-hand side and the prime factors on the right. So we have 63, 252, 678, and they gave us prime number of, or prime factors of 63 being 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 7, of 252 being 2 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 2, and multiply by 7. And they also give us the one year 378. So but he write down the HCF of 63 and 378. So which one do you think is going to be your highest common factor?
Um, 63.
Okay, so why do you say it's gonna be 63?
Because I took the common prime numbers out of all three numbers, and the prime factors are 3 to the power of 2 and 7.
Okay, okay, the answer is very correct. So what I was going to do is I was going to like look at all the factors of the two and look at which one is the highest. So yeah, what you did is also correct. So 1.1 of 2.1.2, write down the LCM of 252 and 378. Which one do you think is going to be your LCM?
756.
Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I feel like I was supposed to just send this to you so that you can try on your side and send it to me. Okay, so it was correct. So 2.2 says Vusi and Temba each bought a pair of jeans from two different shops. The selling price of the pairs of the jeans was 599.99 in both shops. Both shops offered a discount on the selling price as given below. Vusi bought his for 20% less than the selling price, and Temba only paid 3/4 of the selling price. Who paid less? So this is our question. So who paid less for his pair of jeans? Support your answer by showing all the calculations. So what do you think here?
Then I think we're going to start with Lucy by saying 599.99 times 20/100.
Okay, and what's your final answer? I wrote 10.
119.99.
Pardon?
119.99.
19.99. Okay.
19.
Can you
Like
repeat?
1,
Okay,
119,
all right.
1,99.
99. Okay, let me remove that part. All right, damn it. So it's, let me just write 119.91. Okay, so it's for Vusi. All right, carry on.
And then I minus that number by the selling price of the jeans, which is 59.99 minus that number. And then the
All right.
answer gave me
Okay, sorry about this. There we go. So what was your final answer?
479.99.
Okay, so for Vusi it was 479,
79,
yes,
99 cents.
comma 99. All right. So let me just add a rand there. Okay. So for Utemba,
I started by saying 599.99 divided by 4.
okay. So it's
And then
59.99 divided by 4.
and that gave me 149.99.
499.
Then I put 599.99 minus 1 4
So it's 1
minus 1499.
minus 149.99. And what is now?
Um, can I just calculate this?
Okay.
6. Oh,
Don't add.
I'm just calculating it now.
Okay, no problem.
It gave me 450.
Okay, it's 450. Just like this.
And then I said, therefore,
Okay.
Temba paid less for his fees.
Okay, so it's Temba.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. So let me see. Yes. So 2.3 says a couple or a young couple left the house and drove towards the north at the average speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Their uncle left the same house sometimes later, driving in the same direction at an average speed of 88 kilometers per hour. So the question says, how long did the young couple drive before their uncle catch up with them? So how are you going to do this one?
So I said T, which is time, is equal to distance over speed.
Distance over speed, yes.
And then I said, so I'm doing the young couple first. I
Okay.
said 80 over 5 hours because I chose that they were driving for 5 hours.
Okay, it's 80 over 5. Okay.
And then my answer was 16.
16. Have you practiced this?
Not really, ma'am. I just remember doing it early in the year.
Okay, okay. Oh, I wish I knew. All right, okay, let's carry on.
Then I said the young uncle, the same formula, T is equal
Yes,
to
okay.
D over X.
Okay, D
And I
over X.
said 88 over 5.
Okay. Being equal to
Then my answer was 17,5.
17,5.
Yes, comma 5. And then
Okay.
I minus 17,5 I minus 16 from 17,5.
Okay, so it's 17,5 minus 16. which is going to give us
1.5. So, ma'am,
one.
when I got here, I was wondering, is it in hours? Will he catch up with them in 1.5 hours?
Okay, so 1.5, it can be 1.5 hour. Because let's see. So 1.5 is the same as half, right?
It's the same as 3/2.
Okay, let me see some. So 60 multiplied by 3/2. Sorry, 60 multiplied by 3/2. Wait. Oh, wow. Because now it's giving me 40 minutes because I just said 60 because in an hour we have 60 minutes, right? So I was like 60 multiplied by 3/2 and it gave me 90. So yeah, it's 1 hour 30 minutes.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
It's a pleasure. So don't forget it's 60 multiplied by the answer. So 2.4 says Samuel borrowed a certain amount of money at 11.5% per annum compoundedly. So we have to note the term compounded annually over a period of 6 years. The total amount that he paid at the end of the 6 years was let me just say 670,000. How much did he initially borrow? Round off the answer to the nearest 10. So this means that we already know the total, right? We are going to look at the initial. So we have to know Uti, how much did he borrow specifically for him to end up paying the 670,000. So how are you going to work this one out?
Ma'am, can I quickly work it out and then I'll tell you my answer?
Okay, no problem.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, so which what again? What's the thing here? Which one did you use? Which equation?
I said A is equal to P bracket 1
Mm-hmm.
plus I
Mm-hmm.
to the power of n.
Just like this.
You have to close the bracket before you write the n.
Okay, perfect. I thought you forgot. So, oh my word, I don't know what's wrong with this. It just deleted everything. So it's A equals to P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of n. And then how did we work it out?
To work out P, I manipulated the formula by saying P is equals to
Okay, P equal to, yes.
A over
Mm-hmm.
bracket 1
Mm-hmm.
plus I
Yes.
close bracket to the power of n.
Okay. And
So
yes.
I substituted and I said 670,000
Okay.
over bracket 1
Over bracket 1, yes.
plus 0, 115
Mm-hmm.
close bracket to the power of 6.
Okay.
And then my final answer was 348 6 7 9
7, 9.
rand.
Okay, good. This is correct. I feel like you're gonna get an A. In fact, you are actually going to get an
I
A.
hope so.
You are going to get it. So, question 3, it says choose the, let me see, choose the correct word. Okay, let me just clear this. Okay, choose the correct word within the brackets to complete the sentence. The quotient of two numbers with different signs is always positive or negative. What do you think? Is it always positive? Is it negative? So let's say, okay, you can try before I do an example.
I think it's always negative.
Okay, very correct. It's always negative. Okay, fill in. Let me see, less than, greater than, or equal to. So negative, open bracket 2, close bracket to the power of 2 is -4. Is it
It's
less? Is it
equals to.
greater? All right, is equal to. Correct. So 3.3, simplify. -1, 20, 22 plus open bracket -1, close bracket to the power of 20, 24. How are we going?
So negative to the exponent 2022 is equal to -1
Okay.
minus can I just finish calculating them?
Okay, no problem.
-1.
-1.
And then no, I think it's a positive, ma'am. I think it's -1 plus 1.
Okay.
And then your answer is 0.
Okay, the answer is 0. Let me see. So it's open -1, -1 close to the power of 2024. Yeah, the answer is positive. So this is actually correct. And 3.4, calculate the following without using the calculator. Leave your answers in the simplest form. Do you think you can try this one out? Or what are we going to?
Yes, ma'am, can I just quickly,
Yes, okay. Let me also try it on my side.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, give me 2 minutes. I think I messed up this thing. Okay. Let me see. We're on question 3. And I don't see the paper that I added. All right, how did we do it? There we go. Can you hear me?
So I started off by saying
Mm-hmm.
2 minus 64
Okay.
minus 12
Minus 12, yes.
plus 12.
Plus 12. Okay. Tick and tick.
Then I said 2 minus
2.
64
Mm-hmm.
plus 0.
Okay.
And then my final answer was negative 62.
Negative 62. Correct. You got a full 2 mark. And 3.4.2. How would you work this one out?
I think you'd start off by working out what's in the bracket before you move on to what's outside the bracket.
That's very correct.
Can I just quickly work it out, ma'am?
No problem.
Ma'am, I'm done working it out.
Okay, so how did we do it?
So I started off by finding out what the answers are inside the bracket. So
Okay, yep.
I said bracket -5,
Okay, bracket -5.
close bracket to the power of
Yes,
3
to the power of 3. Okay,
times
multiply by
bracket
mm,
-2
-2
to the power of 2.
to the power of 2, just like this.
I mean, close bracket to the power of 2. Sorry.
Okay, yo, hopefully it's not gonna clear everything. Oh, all right, let me just do it like this. And everything is gone. Wow. Yo, today is the day. So to the power of, you said to the power of 3, right? Multiply
Yes,
by
ma'am.
-2, close bracket to the power of 2. Okay.
Over that whole number down, the whole denominator. You don't have to write it.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I said negative
Yes.
125
125. Okay.
times 4
Times 4.
over
Over
-3
-3
plus 16.
plus 16. Okay.
And then I said my final answer is negative
Negative
860
sorry.
860
860. Yes.
over 13.
Over 13.
And that's my final answer.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see something. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So, how did you find 860?
I said negative 125 times 4. And I
Okay.
said, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do it again.
I said, pardon?
Punch it again. I think there is a slightly mistake with the final.
Oh,
Perfect.
it's supposed to be negative 500.
Very much perfect. So let me just yeah, it's going to be negative 500
Over 13.
over 13. Okay.
That's the final answer.
Okay. So let me see. So if we punch this correctly, then how we did it, it's very actually correct. I'm not so sure about the final answer, but yeah, we did it correctly. So let me see, we're doing, which one are we doing? Question 3. Okay, question 4. Match column A with the correct answer in column B. Write only the letter of the correct answer in the answer column. So we have our 1.1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and we have A to E. So what do you think is going to be a final answer for 1.1.1?
C.
Okay, let me write it down. See. And for 2?
Um, I'm not really sure.
Okay. And what do you think for 3?
Can I just quickly see something?
No problem. Let me try to figure something with 1.2.
Ma'am, I think 4.1.2 is equals to I think it's equals to P -2.
Okay, which is
I mean,
for 2 is B.
I think it's A.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. And for 3,
And I think it's
what you're thinking is correct.
I think maybe it's P bracket -2 to the power of 4.
Let me see. D.
B.
B.
B. Yeah.
Okay. So 1.4.3, it says 3 over P multiplied by 3 over P. So what we're gonna do is 3 times 3, which is going to be 9 over P times P to the power of 3. This can be written as 3 to the power of 2 over P to the power of 2. So let me show you something. So do you remember that this to the power of -2 is equal to 1 over P to the power of 2?
Yes, ma'am.
And if we have something like 3P to the power of -2, we're going to have 3 multiplied by P to the power of -2. And for us to convert this is going to be 3 multiplied by 1 over P to the power of 2. This multiplied by this is going to give you that. So meaning that we can simply write this as 3 over P to the power of 2. Did you follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So going back to okay, going back to this one, do you agree with me that we can convert it and come down here like this one? Meaning that we can simply write it as 3 to the power of 2 P to the power of 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's how you were supposed to do it, and the answer that you chose is correct. So you said the first one is C. Let me see. Is 9. P to the power of 2. Okay, yeah, 3 to the power of 2, P to the power of 2. Let me see. C. Correct. And this one is also correct. B. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, yeah. We have a negative there. Yeah, and we have 4 of them. Correct. So without wasting the time, prove the following. Do you think you can try this one out?
What am I supposed to be proving, ma'am? That they're the same.
Yeah, that PQ is equal to.
The same thing you did up there, ma'am.
Yeah. Practically that one. And I thought I was gonna do 4.2 with you before I do 4.1, yes. I forgot.
Um,
Do you know where to start?
I just think I'm going to say P negative 1 is the same as
P negative
1 is the same as P to the power of 1. 1 over
1.
P to the power of 1.
Yeah. Okay, I messed up there. So let me just, yeah, correct. And then next off.
And then I'm going to say, I actually don't know where to go from here, man.
Okay, no problem. Let me see. So we have a Q, we have a P, negative 1. So the second step that you're gonna do is you can write these as, let me see, so you can write these as Q multiplied by this is going to affect the below. So it's gonna be P to the power of 1. The over affected the negative there. Are you following?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
perfect. So now, okay, I don't know what's wrong with this app today, but yeah, I was saying we have negative 1, and then we have Q multiplied by P, and then we have 1. So this is the same as saying Q multiplied by P, which is QP. And you are done proving. Free to marks. Followed?
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Okay, no
ma'am.
problem. Perfect. So simplify the following. We have r to the power of negative 2, s to the power of negative 5 multiplied by blah, 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 blah. So do you think you can try that one out before we...
Okay, ma'am. I think I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, so what was your final answer without wasting the time that we left with?
S.
Yeah, the final answer is S.
Yeah, I think.
I'm tempted to ask, how did we do it? So can you tell me how did you move forward with it?
So I said the exponent -2
Mm,
plus no what yeah -2 plus 4
okay. Mm-hmm.
times
Mm-hmm.
-5 -2
Okay. We are
over
forgetting
the
the
rest, and
basis.
then that
We are
gave
forgetting the
me
base.
I'm R and S. R
Uh,
on the left, yeah,
okay, no problem. So
and
over.
then over,
Mm-hmm.
and then I said R to the power of 2,
To the power of 2, yes.
S to the power of -7
As to the power of -7. Mm-hmm.
over R to the power of 2.
Oh, damn. Aisham. R to the power of, just tell me the step we were at. Negative to the power of
R
2 s to the power of -7.
S to the power of -7
Okay. Over.
over R to the power of 2, S to the
Mm-hmm.
power of 6.
S to the power of
And
6. Okay.
then I minus the exponents, and then it gave me 0 for R. And then, actually, I think, ma'am, the answers RS.
RS. Like
Like,
RS.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I feel like let's carry on. Let's carry on. So we have
And
R2
then,
minus and S
and I said -7. I just said
negative.
-7,
Okay.
+6, gave me 1.
All right. Remember, you said 2 minus 2. So it's going to be -7 minus 6 because we are dividing. And when we divide the same basis, we subtract the exponents.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so it's -7
So
minus.
-6, and in my final answer is going to be RS -13.
Okay, so what is 2 minus 2?
0,
And anything to the power of 0 equal to
1,
1. So what is going to be 1 multiplied by S?
S
Perfect. So it's going to be S to the power of -7 minus 6, which is going to give us
-13.
-13. So the answer is S to the power of -13. I like the
Yes.
B is very correct. So, oh my God, something is wrong with this app. But hey, what can we say? So, do you think you can try this one?
Let me quickly try, ma'am.
Okay, let me know when you're done copying so that I can try to like restart this app.
I'm done copying.
Okay, thank you. Let me see.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, so what was our final answer? What is our final answer?
-3/2p.
Okay. I like the sound of that. It's also correct. We've run out of time, so I'm going to share these with you so that you can do question 5 and 6 and 7. You can share it with me. So, and I discovered something with this one. So we have Q P -1. So we can even write it as Q over 1 over P, and then we can just copy these as Q divided by 1 over P, and we put the P on top and put the 1 below. So you're gonna write your Q multiply by, and then you change that. So it's gonna be P over 1, and then you multiply, which is going to say PQ. As simply as that. And it's gonna
Oh,
get.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense very much more than the other one. So thank you so much for the session, eh? Have a wonderful night,
Thank you,
and all.
ma'am.
I trust you with this one.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Good night, good night, good night to you too.